What is going on around the way? What is going on around the way? Let's do a mic check. Please hit the like button. It is the 2nd of October, 2024. All right, so, more viral stories, different things going on, different pieces are being moved. Really interesting. It's really, really interesting. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Former Playboy model who stayed at Hugh Hefner's mansion now lives in a tent. My luck will change soon. Despite the challenges, Louise Glover refuses to join OnlyFans. I refuse to do anything pornographic. I'm going to read that title one more time because people don't really seem to understand it. Former Playboy model who stayed at Hugh Hefner's mansion now lives in a tent. My luck will change soon. Despite the challenges, Louise Glover refused to join OnlyFans. I refuse to do anything pornographic. A former Playboy model who once lived at Hugh Hefner's infamous mansion is now homeless. Louise Glover, who was crowned the Playboy Model of the Year in 2006, detailed her plight in an emotional interview with The Sun. After struggling to make ends meet due to impossible rent hikes and a slowing business, the 41-year-old moved into an $80 tent on a farm in rural Reading, England. Strong and independent. Say they don't need a man. See, it changes, right? You can do it. You feel invincible when you're young, when you're 20 years old, when you're 19. But as soon as you hit 40, man, you start to get hit with reality. Once you hit the 40, it's different for women. And let this story be a telltale. Another historical fact. From partying with A-listers at Playboy Mansion to sleeping in a tent, how life changed for Louise Glover. You know all these modern women out here, strong and independent, say they don't need a man. Strong and independent, say they don't need a man. This is another historical fact, my guy. They can sit on dating stream. They can do it all day. I hope they do it all day. But at the end of the day, when the rubber hits the road, this will be waiting for them. As the Chris Rock or the Dave Chappelle joke goes, it's funny until it happens to you. Once again, I'll say the joke. It's funny when it happens to you. It's funny. Things are funny, but it'll be funnier. It'll get real funny when it happens to you. Right? Everything is a joke until it happens to you. Like literally. From partying with A-listers at Playboy Mansion to sleeping in a tent. Glover, who has been calling her camp set up home for over a month now, admitted to being afraid about her future as winter nears. I am trying to stay upbeat and make the most of my situation, but it is difficult. I need to get myself out of this pickle soon. things have to change before winter hits. Remember when Kevin Samuels said winter is coming? No. Are you serious? Now I'm saying winter is coming? Hold on, let's get a Kevin Samuels winter is coming. We gotta remember the GOAT. Winter is coming? Wow. Hold on. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels, always. Winter is coming. Hold on. Hold on. Is there a sound? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I got it for you. Hold on.
Some kind of bailout. There's going to be something else.
I got it for you. Hold on.
People right now are being put on the streets.
Hold on. I got it for them. Hold on. And I got to put the winter is coming for Kevin. All right. Look. Check it. You remember what they said? Huh? Okay, fine. Here you go.
You guys have been living in a fantasy land. You think that it's not going to happen. You think there's going to be some kind of bailout. There's going to be something else. There's going to be nothing. People right now are being put on the streets. In Dallas-Fort Worth, the constables are moving people out, putting their stuff on the front yard. You want to know what's coming, ladies? They're decriminalizing the oldest profession in the book. In New York City right now, the governor, the mayor said we're not going after people who are loitering the streets. So, like it or not, some parts of Manhattan, some parts of the 5 boroughs have been turned into right there in the streets. Go to World Star, you'll see the video yourself. Broad daylight, transactions happening on a stoplight. Guess what? That's New York. Guess where else it's about to come? California. States across the country, because why? There's not enough money to give to people. And if you're a woman and you have a regular job, you know, let's just look at it. If you were not an essential worker during the pandemic, you are at risk. I was in Neiman Marcus the day they shut the world down, and I had never seen panic like that before. And all those women's eyes, because many of them have been with that company for 15, 20 years. All they had done is retail. Neiman Marcus is on the verge of bankruptcy, and the only thing that saved Neiman Marcus was the pandemic. Those women over there know they are coming back. And when the world stops again, many of these 40-year-old women are not going to have a job to go to and have no skills in the environment. Ladies, winter is coming.
And so again, winter has came, winter is here, and they say, hey, I'm just going to keep doing the same thing over and over again, trying to get a different result. It's not going to work. We've been trying to tell y'all, ladies. We've been trying to tell y'all, folks. Y'all folks just didn't want to listen. And that's fine. I was, you know what I mean? I was 22. I was 20 as well. Times change. But I'll read that part again. Glover has been calling her camp setup home for over a month now, admitted to being afraid about her future as winter nears. I'm trying to stay upbeat and make the most of my situation, but it's difficult. I need to get myself out of this pickle. Some things have to change before winter hits. Winter is coming. Winter's here. Recalling her life back in the day. Look, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, huh? Back in the day. The Playboy model turned fitness coach told the outlet it was the best time, like another world. I didn't even think about it that much at the time. That means securing a man. That means getting into a long-term committed relationship with someone that you admire, trust, and respect. Having disagreements, getting over those disagreements, and continuing on. If you really have loyalty to that person. What was her response? But I was hanging out with the biggest names in the world. I don't give a shit about celebrities. I don't care about the politicians. Give me something different. I want something different. I don't care about what, Teran had called in. Shout out to you, bro. But you called in. You said, oh, I feel sad for Diddy. I don't give a shit about, I don't care about them because I got some Diddy stuff here. I'm gonna pull up in a second. It's really insane. But I was hanging out with the biggest names in the world. Glover explained that she used to party with famous celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio and Matthew Perry. Where's Matthew Perry at these days? Where's Matthew Perry at these days? At the $100 million lavish mansion. Where is he at? We know where Leonardo DiCaprio is. You say, what are you talking about, certified? What do you mean? Oh, you want me to tell you what I'm talking about? I'm going to show you this right now. You guys don't really want to see what's about to go down. And what are you going to say? What do you mean by this? What do you mean by this? Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna pull this up because it's like coincides with it. So we're gonna go P. Diddy, and then we're gonna go. Guys, you don't understand. You want to know why I keep saying this? Hold on, I just gotta mute this part. I don't want no ads on this channel. Let's exit that. Okay, so. You want to know what I'm talking about, having this conversation now? Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you. Guess what? At the end of the day, there's going to be some very heavy names that people put up on a pedestal, these celebrities, these E-celebs, not really too much E-celebs, but these celebrities, the ones they put up on a pedestal every single day because they're A-listers. You get what I'm saying? The hammer is coming down. And when these names get dropped, I'll be streaming, going through the names, putting my thoughts and opinions on what I believe what might have went on. But Sean Diddy Combs' alleged list of accomplices to be revealed soon. The names will shock you, attorney. Who might these names be? Audience, people of the world, folks. Who might these names be? Who might be these these A-listers who might these names be? Right? Sean Diddy Combs is just one of the many powerful people who will go down for the alleged sexual assault crimes that took place at his parties, events, auditions, and more. Huh? Where's all these people at? Right? In a press conference held Tuesday in Houston, attorney Tony Busby warned that the day will come when he names the other alleged perpetrators and bystanders associated with Combs' alleged illegal activities. When it comes out, you're going to really, like how the Trump, the first assassination attempt is like the shot heard around the world. It's the shot heard around the world, the first assassination attempt. Now, when these names drop, it's going to change a lot of people's mindsets. I believe so. He says, we will expose the enablers who enable this conduct behind closed doors. We will pursue this matter no matter who the evidence implicates. Busby, who is representing over 100 alleged victims of the Bad Boy Records founder, said during the press conference, a day will come when we will name names other than Sean Combs. And there's a lot of names. It's a long list already. But because of the nature of this case, we are going to make damn sure that we're right before we do that. He continued, adding, the names will shock you. So when it happens, you cannot tell me, well, certified, prior to 2010 and 2000, I think I like the celebrities. The celebrities are pretty cool. No, man. I was thinking about this before I went live, right? You say, what are you thinking about? I'll show you. Hold on, I'll show you. This is something that that just came to my mind because I was reading some of the news, right? Okay. So we're gonna go back to that story, but this was for some reason, today is Tuesday, right? Yeah, today is Wednesday. I think the names might drop early next week, maybe even this Friday, maybe even Thursday. I'll be waiting. I'll be streaming that, right? But I just was thinking, right? Think about transgenderism. Think about the drag queen story time, right? And then you put this case, you read this headline. 6-year-old guest at Sean Diddy Combs' white party recounts open drugs, naked women everywhere. So if Sean Diddy Combs had children at his white parties, right? I can see why they're making it so open with transgenderism. Like this is my thing is like I'm saying, if you were going to really confuse the masses, what would you do? Well, guess what? You would come and say, you know what? Having naked women or men around children, that's okay. Because it's happening at the highest levels, allegedly, with celebrities. It's happening at the highest levels. So now I believe it trickled down to the populace, and now people realize what's going on. They're like, yo, this is crazy, right? But if he had a 6-year-old, like you're looking at Justin Bieber, and then you're looking at this story. This has been going on for years. So now they're just open with coming out more of transgender. They like male and female. They're right? Like I think that it's been going on behind the scenes for years. But now they feel emboldened with the social media to come out and like, just say what they want to say. Be who they want to be. Here's some names here. At the time, he said, I didn't know if it were a good thing or a bad thing, but I hope to jump in, and it shows him with Kim, little Kim, Donna Karan, dress appropriately for the white party. He said, women serve champagne poolside at Diddy's white parties in the Hamptons, right? Like this is kind of crazy, right? Right? It's showing naked women in the pool having sex with each other. And look who you see here. More celebrities. Diddy, Leonardo DiCaprio, and pals pop bottles at a 1999 white party. Stuff has been going on for a long time. A very long time. And now it's becoming exposed. Oh, there's your man. Oh, Jay-Z. Oh, man. Who's this? Tyson Beckford. Oh, dog. Again, names will be dropped soon. And when they do be dropped, I'll be streaming those names. Right? So we have that story. Let's go back to that other story here. I'm pretty shocked and amazed that this stuff is going on. This stuff is going on. Back to the story of the woman that was Louise Glover, former Playboy model. We had these wild parties. I once got my body painted. Isn't this kind of stuff? Didn't I just show you? The celebrities that were in the pool with the women. I just read the story. Like I'm just reading her story now, right? We had these wild parties. I once got my body painted, and we all danced around Snoop Dogg as he performed on stage at the house. Allegedly, I think Snoop Dogg's name is in there. Who began modeling at the age of 20. This woman began modeling at the age of 20. She expressed her admiration for Hefner, saying, I loved all other Playboy models. We were like a family. I really like Hugh. He was a total gentleman. The mansion was incredible. There was even a zoo there. However, she had a wake-up call at 27 when she went into a cardiac arrest after contracting septima, following breast implant surgery. I nearly died because I was so ill from the infection. Soon after recovering, she decided to move away from such a lifestyle, and it is a lifestyle. The OnlyFans model that are just half naked on camera, that's a lifestyle. All their nudes get leaked on the dark web. It's actually pretty, like, you just think, like, why would you even want to? I just don't get it, but this is what they're willing to do. And so this is a lifestyle, and began prioritizing her health. I started to train and moved into fitness and lifestyle modeling. I had deals with most of the major brands. A woman that had deals with the major brands is now sleeping in a tent. Can't make this stuff up. Glover went on to say, it is hard now. I am older. Did you guys hear what she said? People really believe that you will stay young forever. I mean, I probably was, I probably used to think like that a little bit too, but I've changed. This is a woman, now 41, saying it is hard now that she is older. The modeling work isn't there. Oh, wait a minute. The modeling work isn't there? What do you mean? Strong and independent women say they don't need a man, or like what? You're 20 years old. You're getting all the attention when you're younger. And when you hit 41, the attention starts to diminish as a woman. Not all women, but it starts to, when they say hitting the wall when you get older, when you hit 41. Now, don't you want a legacy? Don't you want to have children? that's going to take care of you when you get older? Like, I just don't understand the concept of their ideology. I just don't get it, right? So it says, it is hard now I'm older. The modeling work isn't there. I thought women, they're just going to keep doing the same thing and like doing this stuff. I thought, no, it's completely wrong. I love to be representing and I still do bits of promo work, but I refuse to do anything pornographic. I thought the OnlyFans wave was the new wave. Guys. What happened? Right? And you know what? I salute her for not wanting to do pornography to survive off her looks at 41. I salute her for that. I honestly do. But this is crazy. Adding that she refuses to make money out of OnlyFans. Oh, I got some sound here. I don't know what the sound's coming from. I think it's. Yeah, I had some sound. But anyway, let's continue. She said, I have too much self-respect. Yeah, I have too much self-respect for myself to go stripping as some have suggested. Yeah, I think I have a sound on this one. Hold on, let me do this. Get rid of that. Right? She said, despite the challenges, Glover hasn't failed to recognize the bright side. It isn't all bad. There have been really special moments. I sat watching the shooting stars the other night, wrapped in a sleeping bag. My luck will change it. I think a man is going to see this story and take her out of her situation. That's what I'm starting to believe, man. So we got that going on. Okay, let's go to this thing here. Let's get out of that. Okay. I want to, yeah. So the sound was coming from that there. So I posted a couple of these on the community tab. I'm gonna show you some of this stuff here. I'm gonna show you how much these guys are pieces of garbage, pieces of scum. Honest to God, pieces of scum. I would never ever support a liberal or a Democrat ever. And I'm gonna keep saying that because I don't give a shit who don't like when I say that. They can go support their Democrat Party liars. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. What's going on, Turan? What's up, dog? Hold on, let me hear my audio. I don't know what's going on with my computer here. But I'm in this one. I'm out that one. So please hit the like button if you're watching this broadcast. So we're good there. My sound is okay. So here you go. This is why I would never vote for a Democrat. You heard what I said, right? I will never, ever vote for a Democrat. If I was an American, I'd be voting for Donald Trump and J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance, I'll get to it in a second. Let's go to it. So, Kamala Harris's husband, Doug Emhoff, forcefully slapped his ex-girlfriend for flirting with another man and booze fueled assault after date to star-studded gala. But I have something better for you. Hold on a second. We're going to do the right one. Hold on. Right? You can't say, oh, he's sort of like just making it up. He's just making it up. Hold on a second. Yeah, you heading home? That's good, man. Where you heading home from? Hold on a second. I just got to find it. You heading home from where, man? Okay, I think it's this one. Okay, so there's a couple articles here, right? But I just want to see if I can get the one with her tweets. I want to show you the hypocrisy. Okay, I got to show you the hypocrisy, man. I have to. Because nobody's going to answer the one I'm going to pull up. Watch. Okay, here it is. Here, you guys ready for it? Okay, you ready for it? Here you go. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna ask the questions. Right. Let's pause that. So okay, fine. Right. Kamala Harris is the Vice President of the United States of America. Correct? That is a correct statement. Kamala, she is the Vice President of the United States of America. The president is Joe Biden. Biden. But what happened though? Harris passed domestic violence statements. It comes back to haunt her in the wake of allegations Doug Emhoff slapped his ex-girlfriend. Her husband before she met her husband. Her husband was dating a lady, right? He had a lady friend, they were in a relationship or whatever. Yeah, they were in a relationship because it was ex-girlfriend. And so they had a disagreement and he ended up slapping her. But guess what, guys? It gets crazy, right? Let's go through it. Vice President, this is the Vice President of the United States of America. Vice President Kamala, or I'm trying to pronounce it properly, right? Kamala Harris has passed condemnations of bro. I'm just gonna highlight it. Vice President Kamala Harris has passed condemnations of domestic abuse and sexual assault perpetrators are coming back to haunt her following a report of her now husband forcefully slapping an ex-girlfriend more than a decade ago. Right? Second gentleman, Doug Emhoff, a 59-year-old Hollywood lawyer, struck his then flame, a successful New York attorney, in the face so hard she spun around. As the two waited in the valet line following an event at the Cannes Film Festival in May 2012. Three anonymous friends of the woman told Daily Mail. Your husband literally put his hands on a female. He literally did this. You were married to him. You can think, yeah, it's a previous relationship. I did so. Okay, fine. But we got to stick to the truth and the facts. You can't lie to me. Harris critics swiftly seized on the alleged abuse purportedly prompted by Emhoff's misplaced jealousy and assuming his girlfriend, was flirting with another man. By recalling years of the vice president claiming she believes women who are survivors of sexual assault. So do you believe your husband's ex-girlfriend when she says that she was assaulted by your now husband today? Well, shouldn't we believe? Didn't they say believe all women? What's going on around the world, dog? Remember, believe all survivors? What's going on? Let's continue down. It says, except Doug Emhoff's first wife. Another user wrote, referencing the second gentleman's marriage that ended after he impregnated his child's nanny. Who does this? Credulous attitudes towards sex abuse allegations had reached a fever pitch among Democrats during the contentious confirmation hearings for now Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh in 2018. Harris immediately declared she believes Christine Beasley Ford's allegation that Kavanaugh forced himself on her at a high school party and prompted spurious stories about the jurist previously graping a woman in the backseat of a car. Online critics on Tuesday resurfaced many of those comments that the then California Democrat senator made about Ford and other female victims. Wore black today in support of all survivors of sexual assault or abuse. We won't let them be silenced or ignored. Hashtag believe all survivors. Harris posted on Twitter, now X, in September 2008, 1 week before Kavanaugh's confirmation vote. So can't we keep the same logic? That's all I'm asking for, man. Is she gonna address what her husband, allegedly did before he met her? She's not gonna do this. She's not gonna do this. No, she's not. She's not gonna, right? Believe all survivors. So we should believe your husband's ex-girlfriend. So I believe her. Did you hear what I said? I believe Kamala Harris's ex-husband's ex-girlfriend when she says that Doug Emhoff violated her. I believe her, right? I'm just telling you. That's going on my channel. Let's move on. Okay, I'll give you another. I think she has another tweet here. She's Kamala Harris says she stands with women across every industry to say time's up on abuse, harassment, marginalization, and unrepresentation. Join me. How come you're not talking about Diddy? Where's the Diddy stuff? Exactly. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. Look, the second gentleman's first marriage ended after he impregnated his child's nanny. What kind of man? Says, sorry, Democrats, every woman must be believed. Your rules. We can play by your rules. I'll play by them. Now get to condemning second gentleman second gentleman in the strongest possible terms, but they won't. Believe all women is so 2017. So others drew attention to Harris's swipe early in the 2020 Democratic presidential primary against Joe Biden, who was accused by former Senate aide Tara Reid of sexual assault. I don't believe them. I would never believe them. I would never vote Democrat. Here's some more Kamal here, right? As someone who spent my entire career fighting for the health and safety and well-being of a woman and girls, I have seen the impact of violence against women act up close, right? Yeah, violence against act up close. Harris said in a statement last month about the 1994 law that heightened penalties for sex crimes. As a court prosecutor, I specialize in crimes against women and children. She added, burnishing her revamped campaign image since Biden's July 21st suspension of his campaign. So wait a minute, ladies. What happened? How come she's not going to – how come the mainstream media, MSNBC and all these people, how come they're not really running this story? Why they're not out there running this story? Because they want to manipulate you. They want to gaslight you and give you lies. Right? So, hey, man, I believe the chips are falling. I believe the chips are falling. Okay, the next one was – what was the next one? The next one, we got some Toronto stuff here. Oh, let me take a look at this here. Oh, yeah, let me see if that lady has a TikTok. I want to see if she has a TikTok and let's see. So she has the TikTok. Let's pull that up. All right. So this. I can feel my soul. You mean to tell me this woman's living in a tent? Why can't you mean to tell me this woman's living in a tent and none of I think she's on vacation somewhere, right? But all her girlfriends can't, open their doors for her to stay with her? I thought women support women. What happened? Their hypocrisy is amazing, ain't it? Ain't it? There she is, right here.
Welcome back to Race Day. We are here at Goodwood this afternoon for the first of their 3 Friday night music nights.
So I got her Instagram. I can pull up her Instagram here. She doesn't really have any new photos, so it's really no point. But yeah, she living in a tent, fam. She's not bad looking. I do think she could secure a man at 41. But is she gonna be feminine? Is she gonna be submissive? What is she? Is she gonna do any of these things? You get what I'm saying? If she's gonna do these things, then she can get out the tent. Trust me. I think she's gonna get I don't know. She's gonna get out of the tent. We know that. But let's pull this up here. Look. So she posted the story here, right? And she posted herself with Hugh Hefner and then her sleeping in a tent, right? The Sun reported on this. So, I don't think it's lies. Could be. Maybe for clout, maybe. But I would think if she's going to lie, she'd say, you know what? I'm going to do the OnlyFans too, right? So, yeah, I'm living, I'm sleeping in a tent and I'm doing OnlyFans, so it's possibly not a lie. You know what I mean? But she didn't say that. So she says, what's next? Even I don't know. That's what she said. Okay. Then this is 7. She said, crazy how something I've normalized, been doing, and getting on with for months has now gone viral. This is the story that I'm talking about right now, right? And it's gone viral because, I mean, hey, man, you ladies don't want to believe the truth. The truth is right. The truth is, stranger than fiction. Or the truth is just strange. This is her in the magazine, right? The Sun magazine. It's opened up. Someone opened it up. So I'm thinking if they run the story, it's like, it's true. You get what I'm saying? Possibly. Right. But there's, so it's right there. Right? I used to live at the Playboy mansion. Now it's a tent near Reading. Now, let me ask you this question, right? How many simps out there, how many weak-minded, corrupt-minded, one-dimensional individuals out there are going to go to this woman's tent and say, listen, hey, I seen your story. I read the newspaper. I got a crib. You want to go, like, get something to eat? Like, you want to go to my crib and, like, like, we can go hang out and just have fun? I have a video of a man literally doing this. This was when this goes with this story. This happened in Toronto. Okay, so I'm going to pull this up here and you'll see what I mean. And I got some Canada news as well. I still got to go get my StreamYards piece. Didn't have time to do that today. I've been out all day. Like I'm out all day every day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I want to see if I can find this here for you guys. Okay. Let's go down here. It's the let's see. And there's a viral story of people fighting at the gas station. Yeah, people fighting at the gas station. Literally. Hold on, I'm just looking. I don't know where this is. Where is this story? Okay, I'm gonna have to put it on Instagram. I'm just gonna have to. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna look for it here. Okay, so let's try that. Nothing. Okay, let's go. Let's try this. Yeah, I'd have to go through it all, man. I don't know where it was, but the guy, he basically met this woman in Toronto, and he's like, I'll go get you something to eat. You want to come with me? I'll get you something to eat. So we play that. You guys want me to play the Diddy joke by the celebrity, that guy? I'm gonna play that Diddy joke while I look for this story, because that Diddy joke, I thought about it earlier and it was funny. Here, let's listen.
That posted, I'm pretty sure it was Diddy, that posted a picture of himself. I don't know where he was. Maybe it was New York, maybe it was not Miami or something, but he was on a bike and he was just riding his bike. And then 50 Cent commented, he's smiling because there's no seat on that bike.
Oh man. Okay, let me see what this woman's Instagram here. Oh yeah, by the way, LeBron James said there ain't no party like a Diddy party.
Man, like everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party. So
yeah, that's what's up. Yeah,
that's man.
He better man. All right, names are gonna be dropped. Names are gonna be dropped. Okay, that's what LeBron James said. The GOAT. Okay, well, I'm looking for this story here. Let me see. Oh, I got to talk about the politics here. Yeah, the politics when it comes to Canada. I can't find it, so I'll just show you the politics that come to Canada. Show you what they're trying to do here. Let's see. Let's go to history. Okay, so here he is right here. So he's pretty much just telling you how the Canada's politics are.
About why the NDP won't pull the plug on the Liberals and force an election. You remember back in August, Jagmeet Singh, the leader of the NDP, made a big deal about tearing up the NDP, won't pull the plug on the Liberals and force an election. You remember back in August, Jagmeet Singh.
So what do I remember back in August? I remember that these guys, the government in Canada is illegitimate. That's what I remember back in August. What do I remember in this August? The government of Canada is illegitimate. Let's continue.
The leader of the NDP made a big deal about tearing up the agreement that he had with the Liberals that were keeping the Liberals in place.
Do I really believe this guy could lead me? No, I don't. No, I don't. Absolutely not.
Confidence and supply agreement that they'd had since March of 2022. And yet since that time, the NDP have voted twice with the Liberals to keep them in power. And
that's called a uniparty, guys. Do you know what did he explain to you what a uniparty was? Let's go.
And yet since that time, the NDP have voted twice with the Liberals to keep them in power. And
that's a uniparty.
There've only been 2 votes about whether to keep the Liberals in power. So nothing has changed, despite the fact that Singh.
Who said that? Turan, who has been saying nothing has changed? Huh? Who's been saying this?
Nothing has changed.
Who has been saying this for the longest time?
Despite the fact that Singh tore up that agreement famously in August. So how come the NDP aren't forcing an election? They're ahead of the Liberals in the polls outside of Quebec. The fact that they only get about 10% of the support in Quebec pulls down their national numbers. But in Ontario, the Liberals and the NDP are very close to one another. In different polls, one's ahead, then the other's ahead.
This is not a Canada that I grew up in, man. Told you. From what I understand, the Conservative Party of Canada, Pierre Poilievre, I've looked at a lot of things. I've never voted for a Liberal or a Democrat. Let me say that again. I've never, ever voted for a Liberal or a Democrat in my life. But I think when the election comes up in Canada next year, hopefully soon, I'll be voting for Pierre Poilievre's Conservative Party of Canada. See, Pierre Poilievre, I criticized him. I said he's not around black folk. Then I seen this photo of him at a black church. Should I pull this one up? He was at a Baptist black church. So then I had to realize, like, okay, he actually showed up. He actually showed up. I got to go through it. It's a lot of photos, man. There's a lot of things going on, man. I'm going to show you a really dangerous thing there's 3 more things I got to show you. But I don't know. I got to go through it. But he was at the black church. I could probably just put it in Google. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Here. Okay. So I got a couple photos here. Okay. Wait. Okay. Hold on. He said, is in Brampton. No, this is not the Brampton one. Okay, is this Facebook? Oh, yeah. Okay, I think this is it here. Okay, hold on. Now I'm going to show you, okay? You guys remember what I said? You heard what I said, right? Okay. Now, if you're going to show up at the black church, this was in Brampton. Yeah, this was in Brampton. All right? June 30th. Celebrated our shared values in faith, family, freedom with the great folks of the Brampton's Kingdom House Christian Center. If you're showing up, I give you a point. If you're showing up, I'm giving you a point. Trudeau doesn't show up. Trudeau doesn't do any of this because they boo him and all this kind of stuff. But there's another photo somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. But anyway, I digress. That's the point. He showed up. So I give him. You either gonna get a point or you lose a point. He's showing up. So that's my my thoughts on that. Do you guys know where you know where Canadians go do their shopping? Not at the mall, not the weak malls that are in Canada, but I'll show you where they do their shopping. Welcome to Canada, shoppers. I should say it like that. But I'll show you where they do their shopping. You ready for it? Here you go. Clothes shopping in Canada in 2024. That's what it says right here. Clothes shopping in Canada in 2024. This was 9 hours ago. This is where they do their shopping.
Look at this.
Look at this.
This is Canada. God bless. Look at this.
They do their shopping from people's hand-me-downs. Clothes that people don't want anymore, they donate their clothes. That's where they do their shopping. Your average Canadian does their shopping at donation bins. Let me say that again. Your average Canadian does their shopping at donation bins because the cost of living is too high. Don't let them fool you. They can stay online all day and run their mole. At the end of the day, the reality will always set in. That's it.
This is Canada.
Yes, this is Canada. This is not the Canada that I grew up in. I never grew up in this Canada. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna figure it out as I go, as I go along, like as I'm living my life and as I'm, speaking in the truth. I'll figure it out. What's my next one? Oh yeah, so this guy here, Conservative MP Jasraj Singh Halan tells Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, show some balls and call a carbon tax election. When the Conservative Party is literally telling Justin Trudeau to show some balls, come on,
the honorable member,
your government is illegitimate.
for Calgary Forest Lawn. That minister is more interested in sitting with politicians than sitting with Canadians who will tell him that his carbon tax scam is sending them to the food banks.
What did he say? What this guy say?
The honorable member for Calgary Forest Lawn. That minister is more interested in sitting with politicians than sitting with Canadians who will tell him that his carbon tax scam is sending them to the food banks. Their own department shows that 25% of Canadians are going to go into a food bank, and their radical plan is to quadruple the carbon tax scam. Can you imagine what the food bank lines are going to be when that happens?
But it's already been happening, huh? Has it not already been happening, guys, on YouTube? Or is this just a fiction of my imagination? I just have to go, leave my home, go to, right? Just pretend like it's not happening. This is what's happening in Canada. I see it. I see it. And not everybody can put up, not everyone's built for it. I remember years ago, I said, you better be able to learn how to fight, and you better understand it's going to get tough. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Sir Bar. You lying. You ugly. Really? Well, now you're going to be going to a food bank.
Before the Prime Minister starves even more Canadians
and
quadruples his carbon tax scam, why doesn't he show some balls, call a carbon tax
election? Can't do it.
He
can't do it because most of the people in this country are cowards, weak-minded, corrupt-minded, pieces of scum and trash. That's what they are. They don't stand on principle. They don't stand on morals. They don't have that in them. Their DNA is different from my DNA. They say one thing, then they hide behind their words. If you catch them saying something, you're like, yo, did you say this? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. They look there, they wake up in the morning, they look their head in the phone, all while the government is literally destroying the fabric of this country. Like it's crazy to me. I thought the politicians work for us to make our lives better. Isn't that what they told me? Like that's what they told me growing up. The politicians are supposed to, make your lives better with low taxes and have everything affordable so you can thrive in the country. But that's not what's going on because they don't have balls.
I'm going to ask the honorable member. Tax scam. Why doesn't he show some balls? Call a carbon tax election. I'm going to ask the honorable member to retract that last comment. Retract it. Thank you. I retract the last comment. Is anyone going to? The honorable Minister of Natural Resources.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It is a disservice to Canadians.
I don't want to hear about these liberal clowns. Next one up. Listen to the Democrat Party's voters. Listen to this shit.
But the one thing that stuck out to me was Vance's refusal to say whether or not Trump lost the 2020 election, and then also how he kind of.
How come Hillary Clinton never said that she won? Okay, you want to play this game? I'm gonna play it with you. Let me show you because I got that queued up too. You see that, right? I got it queued up. Oh yeah, I got this video that I got to show you. They're arguing in the parking lot. But hold on a second. It should be down here. I think I might have passed it. Oh man, I think I might have passed it. But it's a long video of Hillary Clinton saying some stuff. Let's see. I'm just gonna go down. Oh wait. Well, this guy's okay. Look, this guy is the health minister of Canada. Listen to his reaction. Listen to it.
They're taking the strategy from the movie Mean Girls.
Yeah, he's talking about all the disrespect that's coming his way when he leaves the parliament from doing his not doing his job, showing up to his job, not doing his job.
And this is what we face every day. And so yeah, it's a very I really at the end of the week, and I talk to my partner, and I wonder, well, how do you respond to this? I think.
How do you respond to it? You do for the people. That's how you respond to it. You start doing your fucking job. That's how you do. That's how you respond to it. You know what? I'm not even gonna go because it'll just piss me off. Okay. So anyway, let's go to this one. This one, right? This is how most of these guys talk. This is how they talk on dating streaming services. Nothing against this guy. You know what I'm saying? But they talk like this. Listen. This is who they are. Look.
Hey everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm really struggling right now. Oh, you guys know that I'm attracted to women, and that's usually who I date. And what I didn't expect with this transition is now that I'm a woman.
You heard what he said, right? He's a woman. Guys, listen, he's a woman. So let's listen to what a woman has to say. Let's listen to what a woman has to say, okay?
That's usually who I date. And what I didn't expect with this transition is now that I'm a woman, that means I'm gay. And I'm a lesbian. This is not what I planned on. When I transition, I don't know how to process. Hey everyone.
Okay, next one. I don't know where it's at, but let me show you the. So they had the debate last night. I think JD Vance did a masterful appearance. Very masterful. Every point, I'll put it in. I'll show you a couple of these points and I'll put commentary on it. That's why I feel excited, because he destroyed him. And it was fun It was entertaining. It felt good. It felt good.
This evening. And one of the issues we didn't talk about was energy. And I remember when I was being raised by my grandmother, when she didn't have enough money to,
you know, he's well-spoken, stuck to the points. Like, here's one he says. Here you go.
Honestly, Tim, I think you got a tough job here because you've got to play whack-a-mole. You've got to pretend that Donald Trump didn't deliver rising take-home pay, which of course he did. You've got
look at this man's eyes. Look.
Got to pretend that Donald Trump didn't deliver lower inflation, which of course he did. And then you simultaneously got to defend Kamala Harris's atrocious economic record, which has made gas, groceries, and housing unaffordable.
Have I not said all this? Right? He masterfully destroyed the Democrat Party's narrative in one debate. I would have loved to see another debate. Tim Walz literally was in, oh, yeah, you know, JD, I agree with you. Yeah, you know what? I agree with that. So what the fuck is what is your argument? The Democrat Party has no argument. Alex Jones says what? They're in a corner. They're like an animal in a corner that is lashing out to escape. The lies of it's a mountain of lies that's on fire, literally.
For American citizens, I was raised by a woman who would sometimes go into medical debt so that she could put food on the table in our household. I know what it's like to not be able to afford the things that you need to afford. We can do so much better. To all of you watching, we can get back to an America that's affordable again. We just got to get back to common sense economic principles.
Common sense economic principle. Then he had another one of my favorite quotes that he say, common sense wisdom. When he says these things, I'm like, yeah, they're going to win.
Honestly, Tim,
yeah, they're going to win. Hold on. Let's get another one. Look,
I think what Tim said just doesn't pass the smell test.
Oh, he destroyed.
For 3 years, Kamala Harris went out bragging that she was going to undo Donald Trump's border policy. She did exactly that. We had a record number of illegal crossings. We had a record number of fentanyl coming into our country. And now that she's running for president, or a few months before, she says that somehow she got religion and cared a lot about a piece of legislation. The only thing that she did when she became the vice president, when she became the appointed border czar, was to undo 94 Donald Trump executive actions that opened the border. This problem is leading to massive problems in the United States of America. Parents who can't afford health care, schools that are overwhelmed. It's got to stop, and it will when Donald Trump is president. Look, I think what Tim...
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I respect it. What are you saying? The comment, what is it? Common sense wisdom. I like that. That's what I like. Common sense wisdom. I don't know if I'll find it, but we'll see. Okay, here we go.
You have a minute. Governor, you say trust the experts, but those same experts for 40 years said that if we shipped our manufacturing base off to China.
You guys want to know why there's no jobs? Because the manufacturing, how you make products, is over in China. That's why it says made in China, not made in America or made in Canada. We got some made in Canada stuff, but it helps our country if we are making things. We're building things, if we're builders, right? But they don't want that. Here you go.
You have a minute. Governor, you say trust the experts, but those same experts for 40 years said that if we shipped our manufacturing base off to China, we'd get cheaper goods. They lied about that. They said if we shipped our industrial base off to other countries, to Mexico and elsewhere, it would make the middle class stronger. They were wrong about that. They were wrong about the idea that if we made America less self-reliant, less productive in our own nation, that it would somehow make us better off.
Right? That's why you have to be self-sufficient. Maintain a job, be able to fund the things that you want to fund. And if you can build culture along the way, it helps. Don't rely upon these guys. They're not going to help you. They don't have a plan for you. It's that simple.
And they were wrong about it. And for the first time in a generation, Donald Trump had the wisdom and the courage to say to that bipartisan consensus, we're not doing it anymore. We're bringing American manufacturing back. We're unleashing American energy. We're going to make more of our own stuff. And this isn't just an economic issue. I mean, I've got 3 beautiful little kids at home, 7, 4, and 2, and I love them very much, and I hope they're in bed right now. But look, so many of the drugs, the pharmaceuticals that we put in the bodies of our children are manufactured by nations that hate us. This has to stop. And we're not going to stop it by listening to experts. We're going to stop it by listening to common sense wisdom.
That's it.
What Donald Trump governed on.
Senator, your time is up. You have a minute.
Common sense wisdom. Yep, that's right. Common sense wisdom. Now we can go to the non-common sense wisdom. It is. Oh, here you listen to the voter.
But the one thing that stuck out to me was Vance's refusal to say whether or not Trump lost the 2020 election, and then also how he kind of said that carbon may not cause climate change, and kind of just his refusal to agree with those things that most people very clearly see makes me think he's not as trustworthy. But the one thing that stuck out to me was Vance's refusal to say whether or not Trump lost the 2020 election.
That's the past. I don't give a shit about the past. We're in the present. We want to talk about the fucking future. God damn it. Here's another one of their Democratic shields.
Debate. And one of the strongest reactions here I thought was interesting was, Rachel, what you were just talking about when J.D. Vance said one of the ways ultimately that we can stop gun violence in this country is by having better locks on our doors. Did anybody?
I want better locks on my doors. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk to some people to get better locks on my doors. I think that would stop a school shooter if they had better locks on classroom doors. Why not? Or the school doors. If you have better locks so they can't get in, yes. This is this woman's response.
Did anybody react? You're laughing back here. No, you. What's your name?
Nora.
What'd you think when you heard J.D. Vance talk about that? Jimena was talking about how because of what happened at one of your neighboring schools here, it's an issue that rings close to home.
I thought it was ridiculous. I mean, the issue is guns. The issue is not better locks on doors.
Debate.
Yeah, they want to ban guns. It's not the guns that, well, it's stupid people with guns kill people. Stupid people with guns kill people. All right, now we got to go to this fight here. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I'll go through some of it. So just imagine, what would you do, right? It's like a segment that I usually do on my channel. It's the what would you do moment. What would you do? I think I have it here on Reddit too. Okay. Yeah. So we'll go to the Reddit one first because they have a different angle of this. This went viral. But what would you do in this situation? Let's play it. Play the tape. Oh, let's refresh it. Let's refresh the tape. Okay, we're going to play the tape. So imagine you being out there. You're going to get gasoline at the gas station. And think about the person that is recording this, right? The person that is actually recording this interaction. He's in his vehicle. You see 2 ladies getting in each other's face over gasoline. You cannot make this shit up. Let's play the music. Look.
You get in the back of the line. Get in the back of the line.
I know.
So what are you doing here now? Because there's nobody here.
You argue with me at the gas station? Hey, actually, I'm gonna tell you a little story. So I was going, was it yesterday? I don't even want to say this on the airwaves of YouTube, but I'll just say it in code. Somebody almost ran me off the road. And it wasn't a birthright Canadian. Of course not. They have a little bit more common sense. They were born in this country. You might have said, well, who was it? It was this.
She won't hold. She's breaking up. All done. If you survive, please come again.
A guy that was Indian almost ran me off the road yesterday morning. So what did I do? I responded. And I'll just say this. he left with an upside down mirror. He left with a twisted upside down mirror. True story. Let's continue. Arguing over a gas hose. Look at this shit.
And you just go right around. It was open because the person behind was getting done.
Arguing at a gas pump.
That's the way it works here in America.
Look at this shit.
Call the police.
What kind of society are we now, man? You gonna argue with me over a gas pump? But then I got another angle of a gas pump argument. Look. Look, it's another one. That's two. That's two. They're fighting over gasoline. They're fighting over gasoline.
She's a kid. I don't give a fuck. Run up on me. That's what happened.
Okay, do you guys see the beta male approaching from behind her? Hold on, let me show you. You see that? Okay, I'm gonna show you him creep out. You see him? He's not there, right? You guys don't see him. Actually, you do see him there. Hold on, let's go back, rewind the tape. Okay, there. You don't see him there at all. Okay? You don't see him at all. Now watch how he's creeping up and watch what he's gonna do. You got to see this, man. This is I can't believe this happened. Okay, here you go. You see him coming though, right? Let's go. I'm rewinding it one more time. You see him appearing. He wasn't involved in this argument, this dispute. Then he decided to get involved in something that had nothing to do with his ass. Nothing. And now here he is. Watch him. He's going to come. He's on his way. There he comes. Now watch what he does. No, watch this shit. Okay, here you go. Oh boy.
She done touched her. Hey, I've got it on camera.
What kind of society do we have? Like, what kind of society are we like, setting examples for our children, man? Now watch this interaction. This is a masculine woman. Butch running back woman. This is a running back. Getting in a man's face. Like, just watch. Look at this. This is crazy. Look at that. That image is one of the most telling images of all time. Because it's good versus evil. It's good versus evil. The way I grew up, like, you couldn't get an elder's face. You had to have a little, when they say common decency, have some human decency. People don't got that, man. I can't believe this. Look.
The gas! Hold the gas!
Look, he's ready to fight this butch woman in broad daylight. And this guy's coming from where he's coming. Now watch this.
Hey.
She's ready to knock him out. It's fucking crazy. Look at this. Look.
Back to goddamn fuck. I've been sitting in goddamn line for 3 fucking hours. I don't give a fuck. Everybody else out. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Why?
And so if you look at that and you say that society's going in the right direction, man, I got a bridge to sell you, man. I got a bridge to sell you, fam. I can't believe that happened. So that was that viral. I just thought it was crazy. Okay, next one up. So I guess, just fair warning. Fair warning. People are hoarding at the stores, the grocery stores, because we know the election and this election's coming. We have about 3 more weeks or so. And it looks like people are starting to hoard toilet paper, water. It looks like they're starting to hoard. And if you're hoarding, I will hoard too. I will hoard too. Yes, I will. Take a look at it. Because they know the election is coming. And so if there is a civil war, if it really breaks down after I'm gonna say this. You guys remember when the pandemic happened? You know what I'm saying? It's like what is it? I'm looking for a good word, but it's like remembering the same muscles that you had when the pandemic happened. So they're doing the same thing that they did when they had the pandemic. It's the same hoarding shit. It's the same shit. They hoarded when there was a pandemic, when they shut down the government and the economy. Now they're hoarding. Now there's election coming. It's the same pattern. Now, if I had said that, you probably didn't even. No one probably would have seen that, but it's the same pattern. Same thing. So, fair warning. You better start hoarding, bro. You better start getting out there and start gathering your water, your food, and all that stuff. You better start doing it, man. Because they're gonna start doing this. Here's another. This is Costco. Look, Costco hoarding, dock strike fear. It's freaking massive. Yeah, there is a dock strike right now.
Seeing a line this long.
Look at that, bro.
It's freaking massive. Something's going on.
Look at that, bro. 2 lines to check out. 2 lines to check out at Costco. Come on, man. That's kind of crazy.
When they look at it, and it even snakes all the way from over there, back there, around here. I mean, it's going to take me literally more than a minute to walk all the way down here. In case there's any good samples. That's nuts.
You guys remember what I said in one of the streams? I said, you better start preparing because guess what? If you got to be out there in the middle of the parking lot fighting over the last can of beans, you're going to be missing out, man.
Insane.
Look at that, bro. Crazy.
Never seen a lot.
So, and that at 6.3 million. So, something's coming down the pike, fam. Something's coming down the pike, man. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Here's some Figueroa prostitutes out here, right? So, you know, the OnlyFans chicks, they said they box, bro. It's this simple. Look, they ain't got no sound on there. But we can go to Figueroa on YouTube. You guys want to go down to Los Angeles Figueroa? And let's go do some charge. How much do you think they charge it? Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Let's go. 5 months ago, 11 months ago, 1 day ago. And this is 8 minutes. Bro, this is Grand Theft Auto in real life. This is literally Grand Theft Auto in real life. Now let's take a look. Okay, I'm slowing this video down. I'm gonna say we're gonna go here. We're gonna We're gonna throw out some prices here, okay? Oh, that's too fast. Turn that off. Hold on. I might have to zoom in too because. Okay, right here. How much do you think this modern woman is charging to smash her? How much do you think she's charging? She's probably charging what? Maybe $100. Maybe 100. Maybe 100. As Kevin would say, at best. At best. It's the same one, just camera from the back. Let's keep going along. You say 400? Nah. Brother's not paying no 400 for box, bro. Nah, man. Nah, fam. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. Okay, we got a couple more here. Take a look at these ones. No, they sell themselves, right? They got the high body count. They can't be wifed. Can't be loyal to one man. How much do you think? Okay, I think he's gonna get a back like, you know, what she looks like from the front. Okay, what are you guys thinking here? 30 minutes of fun. And okay, yeah, 30 minutes of fun or an hour of fun. She's probably 150. That's it, at best. I'm just throwing out numbers. But they do it in broad daylight because they don't care. They do this shit in broad daylight. So remember, these weak-minded males, simps, they don't get boxed in the real world. They get virtual reality box, AI box. They get the dopamine AI virtual reality box from OnlyFans chicks with the girlfriend experience. That's why it has ruined the dating, just dating in 2024. Right? Let's play the tape. Right? That's all it is, bro. She's right there. They're streetwalkers. They're streetwalkers, bro. Every single day. Every single day. Now take a look at this one. Okay? This woman's in the middle of the street. You got a brother down there raking some leaves. That brother there. That's like her pimp, bro. That got to be her pimp, bro. He's raking some leaves. He's raking leaves. Yo, it's crazy, right? He's literally raking leaves looking at the camera. While this woman, oh man, got two chairs on the side of the corner. Okay, let's see if we can get it from what it looks like from the back. There's the brother raking leaves, clearing gutters. And that's what she is right there. Look at that, bro. These are the high body count females. They go to their dating streaming service, they prop the camera on their tits, and then they get back out in the street and sell themselves. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it is. They're basically streetwalkers online. They're digital prostitutes. Digital prostitutes and then real life prostitutes. That's all it is. And so this degenerate culture has ruined society. That's just what it is. This is the oldest profession in the books. It's been there. And I do think they're going to make it legal. I do believe they're going to make it legal. And if they make it legal, how many women out there are going to say, you know what? I don't have to go work a 9 to 5. I can just go sell myself. And that would bring down the stress levels of men. And women get what they want. And men get what they want. If they make it illegal. If they make it legal. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we'll see what happens. 2025 is right around the corner. Yo, you got two of them side by side. Right? There she is. Just a bikini, and that's it. That's it. That's it. This woman got money already strung in her bikini. Can't make this shit up, dog. You can't make this shit up, dog. What does this modern woman got? She got her phone, car keys, I think, a vape, stilettos. I think that's it. But think about it, bro. If you have, you tell me there's no kids in this neighborhood? Look, somebody's pulling up right now. Look, do you see him pulling up? Do you see him pulling up, though? Okay, he's pulling up right now. Sunroof down, palm trees. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on? I seen you got your ass out in amount of broad daylight. Hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to come back to my crib? We can hang out. You know what I'm saying? This woman's looking at a screen, naked in the middle of the street. That is. So wait, are modern women really winning, or are men winning? It looks like men are winning, because at the end of the day, men are stronger, smarter, and they can build things. They want influence and legacy. Oh, well, I mean, like, just look who's the most. Just look and see who's more submissive. The man rolling in a. Was it i5 Benz? What's he got? He does got a BMW, though. He does got the Beamer, though. He does got the Beamer, though. He got the white on white Beamer, though. He do got the white on white Beamer, though. Right? He's got the Beamer. He's got the convertible top. Bro, don't let them fool you. Don't ever let them fool you. They have a price. They're for sale. Whoever's got the highest amount of money can buy them. That's why they went to Diddy parties, because it was about A-list celebrities, about the lifestyles, about being in the environment. As me, I just keep my bread. I just keep my bread, dog. I'll just keep my bread, dog. You know, you see what I'm saying? He's got the Beamer, right? He's good to go, bro. What else more do you need? You can't wait for her. Look, she's coming over. I think she's coming over. And this is Grand Theft Auto in real life. In real life. Could you imagine in 2024, we can go on YouTube and watch this shit? This is crazy to me, man. This is crazy. Okay, let's go down to the next one. Oh, look at this. Okay. So does he got a foreign? He's got, okay, yeah. So you see the brother here, right? He's pulling up to get boxed. He got bitches around him every single day. While online simps are cucking to females that can't see what reality be. He got bitches in front of him, behind him, beside him. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? She did go over to him. Fuck. She did the L. She did the L walk. She did a straight beeline to the nigga. Straight up beeline to him. Does he pull up fly? Let's see if we get some sound on this one. Hold on. Let's put some sound on this shit. Hold on. Oh, you won't be able to hear his sound. Oh my God. She did an L walk to him. She did a straight L to the nigga. Oh, fuck, man. She's doing an L walk to him. He's like, fuck dating streaming services. I can go get it in real life. He's like, you know those guys on dating apps that just waste their money and time? Oh, fuck it. I'll just go sit in my car and let the bitches come to me. See how it works out? This Figueroa shit is crazy, man. All right, so what else do we got? So we got another one here. Let's see how much she's gonna go for. Okay, let's see what she looked like. I mean, I don't know. Like, what's the face look like? Does she got the Kardashian face? I don't know. How much do you think she's charging? For half an hour with her, how much do you think she's charging? She's probably charging 200, probably 200. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. That's it. You know, just imagine. This is why I don't understand, like, biological. I'm going to tell you this. I'm telling you the truth now. I've always been telling you the truth, but I just got to keep it 1,000%. I don't understand why biological males want to identify as a woman or want to, you know, cut their wang off to become a woman when think how many nuts this woman had to swallow. And they call that empowering. To swallow a man's nut is empowering to them. Let me say it one more. Let me say it again. Swallowing a man's nut is empowering to women of this ilk. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. Right? They swallow a man's nut for money, then pop their ass and do this on social media as if that is empowering. I don't understand the math. I don't understand the math. But that's the math. A man's nut is the math. A man's nut equals money to them. Right? So really, they're really the chipmunk because they want nuts. That's what it is. She's standing in broad daylight looking for nuts, literally. So yeah, I just think it's funny. I really do think it's funny. Oh, I had to do what I remember Cardi B said. I had to do what I had to do to survive. That's what the mindset comes from. Part of it comes from that. Oh, they got some more on this one. Oh my God, this guy got all kinds of videos. Look at. I'll just play a little bit more. This is Beach. I think this is, yeah. Oh, look, there's two of them walking across the street. Look at that. That girl is tall, bro. Yo, look how tall this girl is. What do you think she is? Like what? She's got to be like 6 feet, bro. She got to be like 6 foot. At least 6 foot. That's a tall woman. I'm pretty sure it's a woman. Now, she's like 6 foot. But that's it. They swallow men's nuts and they call it empowering. They slut themselves out to like different weak-minded males and they call that empowering. I don't understand the math. I don't understand the math. I just don't. But it's like, oh, you're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to just ignore it. You're not supposed to say that. No, fuck all that, bro. I'm going to say it. So there's some more. Okay, so it's coming up. This woman's beside a car here. Look. How much do you think she's charging? She's already got she's got a customer. Oh, no, she's getting in this car. Look. Man, I think she's getting in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Look how easy it was to get some box. That was pretty damn easy if you think about it. You know, you're a man. You're like, yo, I'm frustrated for the day. What do I want to do? I want to go get some box. And this woman said, you look, he's saying like, yo, I'll give you like, you know, she's like 100. Say, listen, man, I ain't got like 20. Okay. Because they're for sale. Don't let them fool you on social media. They can't fool me. But she literally is half naked. Think about the concept. Half naked, a man propositions her, and she obliged. And now she's getting in. And she's going to go service him. That's crazy to me. So no, absolutely not. Look what this woman's doing. And I should do a series on these stories and put commentary on it. Look, there she is again. She just got dropped off. That was quick. He was quick, wasn't he? He was quick, wasn't he? Look what this woman's doing. Now, how many women out there in your everyday that you see, they dress like this? And they're not even street workers. It's like being the prostitute lookalike or being the prostitute archetype is popular. It's really sick, ain't it? Being the prostitute archetype is popular. It's so crazy. Look at that, bro. I don't understand them, bro. I don't understand them. But hey, they call it empowering, bro. Okay, so that's that. What else do I? Oh, here's some comments. Someone said, be careful, bro. LA Street Life has probably taken some of your stuff and reposted as they own. This video is old, not recent at all. Where's Orange? Okay. Good comment. Okay, so it's all old video. But yeah, man, that's about it. That's pretty much it there. Put an hour and 30 on some commentary. Farron, I know you probably want to call in. You could call into the show if you want. I got another like 10 minutes. Another 10. But yeah, Diddy is going down. Diddy is going down. It's not going to be good for anybody that's a celebrity. I'm just telling you right now. So yeah, I got a lot of views on this video. 320, 330 views. Appreciate it. But please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And I'm only streaming on one channel, right? Well, I'm only streaming on one channel. We got 2 people watching and this broadcast. And I got another subscriber too, so I appreciate it. I've been triggering a lot of the algorithm, I've noticed. And I think if I stream really, really long, it's going to really benefit me, of course. But I can only do what I can do because it's the energy level, right? My energy is just like, I got to preserve my energy because I do so many things. So many things. But yeah, the video, you know, it's spiking back up again. Appreciate it. This video has 304 views. So I'm trying to think of what else news that I could give you. We talked about Kamala. I could show you some, you know, some memes by AB. AB got some funny memes. I actually crack up laughing when I look at AB's memes. All right, I'll show you some of AB's memes. So AB said Paige is going to be stickier than a night at Diddy's. Paige is going to be stickier than a night at Diddy's, and it's Ruby Rose, free Ruby pull-out poster inside. Libra of the month, Ruby, the birthday girl, celebrating the woman she's becoming. 27 and thriving. Here's to the year she takes over. Wow. So you got niggas obsessed with this chick. Wow. AB says, King, you have so much to live for. Go on and make them proud. Keep your head up, champ. DM me. And that's Alex. I don't know who that is. It's funny. And then he says, when you get that good head. Funny. He says, when you in the prison showers and Diddy walks in. He said, when you in the prison showers and Diddy walks in. That's pretty funny. And it's Tim Walz. Kamala Harris is Democrat running mate. And this is the face he looks like. I would never, ever vote for a liberal. They're calling it the Shay Shay Challenge. What else we got here? He had some funny ones. Said Michael Myers season. And he posted some of his stuff. And he says, can't make this up. And he posted the Democrat shield.
I've become friends with school shooters. I've seen it. Look, the NRA. I've become friends with school shooters.
This man literally said this in real time. I've become friends with school shooters. And he says, can't make this up. I reposted this one, Tampon Tim. That's his archetype. That's who he is. That's who he is. That's exactly who he is. And then this one was funny. Tim Walt's pregame meal. Sea biscuit, all natural, great source of protein. And then he's a cracker of the day. Can we get, okay, let's see what he's saying.
Meadows Turkey Bowl. That's right. It's time to raise money to find a cure for the type of brain cancer my brother Pete Meadows has. I want to let donors know that CT ESPN will be covering the event live, and I would love to be maybe coming out of retirement for one game. Guys, be sure to follow at Meadows Turkey Bowl and be ready to come out.
I don't know. He reposted this one, October. He said, who comes up with these headlines? It's called comedy. Taylor Swift is targeted in vile, racist, misogynistic attack by former NFL star after missing Travis Kelce's game. And then he said, who comes up with these headlines? The Democrat shields. They don't want masculinity, even though Donald Trump and many others like Donald Trump have been masterfully showing masculinity. Really crazy. Yo, this is funny. Look, we go C for C. It's funny.
Feel like Elon Musk in the Cybertruck. Think about taking my chain, nigga, try your luck.
It's fucking funny, man. Oh, shit. Oh, he's doing some rapping shit now? Okay. You might have to check it out. So let me go down to the news here. Let's see what we got. Wow, look at that one. This is some Scarface shit. You guys see that title? Oh, I missed it. You guys see that title of this story here? I don't know. That's a crazy title. Tourists at 5-star resort look on in horror as assassins storm beach and execute businessmen before fleeing on jet skis. Bro, that is literally, this is, okay. All right. Trump goes nuclear and rips Biden's DOJ for scam case as new evidence from January 6th trial is released just 33 days before the election. So is this not another October surprise? I covered this one. Kamala Harris' husband, Doug Emhoff, forcefully slapped ex-girlfriend for flirting with another man and was accused of causing nanny mistress miscarriage during their affair. I thought he was the prime example of masculinity. He's not. It's more lies. And then we just covered this one. Panic buying begins amid threat of dock workers strike with toilet paper flying off the shelves. So another, guys, you don't, okay. All right, man. There it is again. The night I played you the tape. There it is there. Now let's go find, well, we could click on this one. So the mainstream media is not putting this story out in front for some reason. Panic buying begins amid threat of dock workers strike with toilet paper flying off the shelves again. Look at the empty racking, man. Look at that. Alarmed Virginia residents have rushed out to the nearest grocery stores to panic buy bulk rolls of toilet paper. An eerie flashback to the COVID-19 pandemic. Images and videos show dozens of worried locals stocking up on home essentials as port workers across the country go on strike. Earlier this week, the International Longshoremen's Association, which represents approximately 45,000 dock workers, announced they were protesting against the automation of gates, cranes, and container moving trucks. That's a high number. Now, we had our train strike up here in Canada. This government stepped in, of course. Maybe the government might step in this one. But it says goods ranging from food to automobile shipments across dozens of ports from Maine to Texas have been blocked, which analysts warn will cost the economy billions of dollars a day. Billions of dollars a day. Were you prepared when it happened? No, I wasn't prepared. That's what they'll say. Oh, I didn't know. I never knew what was happening. I never knew everything was wrong. I thought everything was good. Hold on, let me go back to it. Everything was good under the sun. Because Kamala Harris is going to fix the problems of our society. I'm voting for Biden. I'm voting for Biden. I'm voting for Kamala. So where were you? That's the point. Where were you when this was going on? What were you doing? Did you get water and toilet paper? You know, the people that are preppers, they've been prepping for this for years. But not like they've been prepping for this for years. They've been telling you. I've been telling you. I've done my own prep. I have different things in place if things go really south. Can't get off the planet. I ain't got a rocket ship. Wish I did. But if things go south, like, I got plan B, C, D, E, F. Says Eric Clark, portfolio manager of AccuVest Global Advisors, told USA Today any strike that lasts more than 1 week could cause goods shortages for the holidays. We get the kind of inflation for 6 months similar to or worse than peak inflation levels a year ago. The strike, which has just entered its second day, has triggered a number of cautious Americans to worry about access to necessities. We're in day 2. As a result, entire sections of toilet paper cleared from store shelves in a matter of hours. We're looking to buy a car, and now I'm wondering, are the prices going to be higher than that? The inventory is going to be low. Do we wait it out? That was the Hamptons Roads. Oh, so that's probably why they were arguing over the gas, because of that. So I guess you better know how to fight at the gas station. But many experts have confirmed that the strike will have zero impact on the supply of necessary daily life products. Over 90% of the country's toilet paper consumption is produced in domestic factories rather than being imported. The rest comes from the neighbors, Canada and Mexico, most commonly by rail or truck rather than by ship. Okay. So, yeah. So we're looking to buy a car now. Okay. So this is the dock workers here. So we got to play that video because I think it's information. So let's do it here. Let's pull this one out. Yeah, it comes up there. All right, here we go. So look, Canada News reported on it. So this guy did a full segment on it 1 day ago. This one is another one. So let's go to this one. Okay, this is CBC News. Oh, what a nice left hand. What a nice I might have to watch it. What is this one? Oh, it's Saturday. I might have to watch that one when I get back. Yeah, I might have to watch that. I have to put that one on. I might have to get some beer and we'll just relax.
Who are off the job. Looking live once again at Elizabeth, New Jersey, and some of the 45,000 workers who are off the job. These are members of the International Longshoremen's Association. Cargo traffic at major ports in the eastern United States, all the way from Maine to Texas, on strike.
Oh, man. Look at this one. Port workers' strike turns violent.
We start the top of the hour this morning with a Fox 5 News alert. Thousands of dock workers are on strike, causing ports across the U.S. to close.
Yeah, in total, 36 ports shutting down, including the port of Baltimore. Melanie Allenwick is there right now live, and she appears to be telling us since this.
Wow, man. This one became violent.
For a few weeks now. So you can see the picket lines behind me here. And this is the main entrance to the Port of Baltimore, the Dundalk Terminal. And you'll see they're walking around the picket lines in circles. Now, Baltimore police were here earlier reminding the picketers that they cannot block the entrance to the port. The longshoremen walked off the job at 12:01 a.m. There was confusion and anger as picketers initially tried to stop trucks from entering, and it did turn violent.
I come here for 7 years. I pull the trash and the debris out of here for the Port of Baltimore, and the officer told me to come back and make go in there to get out of my way, and they attacked me and broke the windshield and lacerated my face.
Holy shit, man. Oh man, this is fucking crazy, man. This is day 2.
Get your fall haul on in my.
I haven't really been doing very many YouTube videos, but I didn't really cover it. This is pretty crazy too.
Implications as the ongoing port strike. Dock workers in Philadelphia and Wilmington are taking part, and they're vowing to stay on that picket line 24/7 until a deal is reached. Action News reporter Corey Davis has been following the walkout from the start. He's back.
So is this like a truckers? What is it, like truckers strike 2.0? That's what it's looking like.
Live at the Packer Avenue Marine Terminal for day 2. Good morning.
Sam, good morning. Experts are saying it's going to take several weeks before the everyday person starts to actually feel some type of change with all of this. And behind us here, we have the dock workers. They are members of the International Longshoremen's Association. More and more.
Let this be another message to you women out there. You don't care about men? Guess what? Didn't I already say this? I said this before. I said if men don't maintain the infrastructure, you don't get to live in the luxury that you do. If men don't maintain the infrastructure of this country, United States of America and Canada, you ladies don't get to live in luxury. Let this be another historical fact.
Of them are gathering out here this morning. This is their second day of no longer loading cargo on and off ships from Maine to Texas. Experts continue to tell us that even with this work stoppage, it'll be several weeks before the impact is felt by the everyday person.
So imagine if they stay on strike all the way up until the election or after the election, like after the election. Just imagine that. And then so you have the impact. Oh fuck. Then oh man. Hey man,
the strike goes on for more than a month or so, we will start seeing the price increase as well for those kind of items. The consumers are the key factor here. Don't get panic. Don't get into the panic mode.
Yeah, so